counts.
P Boiz, number one.
Out of the number one Metro Comedy Podcast, no big deal.
It is kind of
Back on the P Boiz. Back on the P Boiz.
All right. Altoid I threw last week.
Yeah. Welcome back to the P Boiz. Huge app today. There we go. Do you have? Wait, did you put a Stav laugh on there?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna do that.
I have a regular laugh track.
No, you should put Stav's laugh on there.
Good one.
We're back.
Hilarious.
Yari's here.
What's up?
Nice.
Took a few.
Lemon sack. He's back with the sounds. Do you have a sound loaded up?
Ooh.
All right, nice.
Whimsical.
Special guest Mason Bird. What's up, Mason? How's it going? Thanks for being here.
Good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, for sure.
P Boiz.
Yeah, you're
Thanks
officially a
for
P
coming.
boy.
Yeah,
You're officially a P boy.
I'm officially a P.
Like a week
Yeah.
before you're leaving to go
I have two and a
What
half.
the fuck?
chase your
two
Joe
and a half
Rogan
weeks.
dreams.
Feel free to come on
Yeah.
anytime.
Where you going?
I'm going to Austin.
Ah.
Moving to Austin.
Tip.
My dad died and I got a bunch of money. So
Nice.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry to hear about your dad dying.
Nah, he was alcoholic.
Yeah,
No, he had
alright.
to go.
That'll do it.
He
Uh,
had to go.
All right.
He's on his way out.
Happens to
Yeah.
everybody.
Damn. R.I.P. I'm sorry
Yeah.
about that, dude.
Everyone dying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, Lemon Sack.
Yeah.
Should have used the laugh track. Would have been better. It's just
That's cool. You're going to the mothership, the motherland,
yeah,
the Mecca,
the place
the Israel
where
of comedy.
where they make straight white comics. Yeah.
Sure.
Where we come from? Factory settings.
Right.
Default.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, I have a very special announcement. Let's get this out of the way. I posted online that once we hit 3,000 watch hours on YouTube, we're going to do another special giveaway. And we officially hit 3,000 watch hours,
Fuck yeah.
which means we're kind of monetized on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
So this is big ups
Making
for the
that
P
cash
Boys.
money.
Exactly. Swimming in fat stacks and so on.
Fattest of the stacks. That's why we got Mason Bird on the podcast to celebrate.
I was the fattest stack of shit they could find, and yeah.
Yeah, so
No,
new,
that's just
new competition. If you comment on every episode of the P Boys from today, I think it's Thursday the 23rd, up until February 23rd, you have to comment on every single episode, and I'll pay for a comedy stand-up show tickets for you and a guest. That's the prize. So it's not Matt McCusker tickets. It's just any show up till like a certain price range.
Right. I was going to say, like, what if...
Yeah. No.
So hit up those comments.
Yeah. So like if
Like and subscribe.
If
That's what
Seinfeld's
they
in
say.
town and you want to see Seinfeld, we'll pay for Seinfeld tickets through the company. But you have to comment on every episode from now until February 23rd.
So get on top of it.
Yeah.
to get those Seinfeld tickets.
To get those Seinfeld
Get
tickets.
those-
Yeah, there
sweet,
you go.
sweet Seinfeld tickets. Or if you enter the contest and then you want some free tickets to go to the mothership,
That'd be sick.
you could just comment on every episode.
There you go.
And I'll get there.
yeah.
It's like $50 just to go to the open mic down
Really?
there. Like you have to
Holy
pay.
shit.
It's $55 for an open mic ticket like, and
Ticket
that's
to
like-
see the open mic or sign up to
to
the
see the open mic.
Okay.
To sign up,
not?
you just sign up and 400 other people sign up and you don't
Okay.
get picked. Usually, that's just
At the
That's
mothership?
fair.
yeah. It's like a line on 6th Street. It literally wraps all the way down. Like I think it's it's not Congress. It's like Levitica all the way around, and it's like wow. There's a lot of people here
Yeah.
That's a...
that want to do it,
brutal.
and you're like, I'm not that
Crazy.
important.
Welcome to Joe Roganville.
Yeah. Did you sign
He
up
is
for the
hurting
open
for
mic when
money.
you were there?
Yeah, I was fourth in line. I literally saw the back
Oh,
of the
really?
line in front of me. Like it was insane.
You were fourth in line?
Yeah, I was on vacation. I had nothing to do. Like I was like,
So is it like first come, first serve? as far as
No,
who gets
no,
up, or is it
no.
still random?
so there's
It's like a-
16
yeah.
names, and the back 8 names are like
Back
well-known open micers, people they like, stuff up and comers on the scene,
Yeah.
and the other 8 are completely random.
Okay. So
That's what they say,
getting up, signing up earlier doesn't necessarily help. you
No.
if you're unknown.
And I think they literally do a bucket poll list, and usually the people in the middle get picked based on what I saw just from the bucket poll. Like People like because I saw Kill Tony too, and where people would sign up, and it's like you sign up there at 5:30, and then you walk across the street and wait to sign up at 7. Yeah, and that's if you want to do that, or you could do like a bunch of open mics instead if you wanted to. But
That's crazy.
So you didn't get picked for the mothership?
no, I didn't get picked for either. And Sam Tallent and Ari Shaffir was the episode I was there for. That was sick.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Fun episode.
Friend of the show, Sam Tallent.
Center of the show.
Yeah,
Good friends.
yeah,
I'm the
Best
ginger.
friends. We drink tea every other Thursday.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. True.
Yeah.
Put that on the internet.
Yeah, Angie threatened to kill him, so that was,
Who threatened? Oh, I threatened to
You
kill.
threatened
I
to
didn't
kill someone.
threaten to kill anybody.
He
He
implied.
asked me if I was there to murder someone
Were you?
in general. I can't
what did you
disclose
say?
that
Okay.
information.
yeah.
When I went, he has called me a fat piece of shit the whole time. It was really fun. It was a good time.
Really?
we had a good time
Okay.
every time. And I was sitting next to Brandon, right?
Brandon Mullen.
Yeah, he was
Friend of the
like
show.
he's like you're definitely divorced. He was going in on him.
pretty
Dude.
fair.
It was sorry, Brandon, if you're watching, but he did say that. But he did.
It's also
Yeah.
true. So.
Yeah, it's all. It's all.
Brandon literally asked, like, "Do I look like a divorced dad?" And
Let's recount like
Sam's a
every
good
Sam
reader.
Talent show that we've seen on the podcast, so that way the fans, the P fans, can really feel like they were there.
Every
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
there's a lot of clapping and laughing.
thing.
Yeah.
A lot of,
Yeah,
like,
it's crazy.
he's funny.
A
Yeah.
lot of me getting up there that one time.
Right.
And then Malachi got up there
Yeah.
also.
Uh,
Malachi he fell off a roof earlier. Rest in
yeah.
peace,
And Malachi's
He
dead,
died?
so he's no longer on the
Yeah.
P Boiz.
Did he really die?
Yeah, he died.
He was an alcoholic like your dad. So
Oh.
he's
Yeah.
not with us anymore.
Damn.
He's dead.
So there's no alpha of the podcast
Right.
anymore.
Yeah. It's
We're
just a
all
bunch
why-
of betas.
just a bunch of
Big
beta
dog.
bitches. We're not going to be the B boys because we're all, there's no
Right.
alphas.
Bitch
just
boys.
betas.
Oh,
Bitch boys. Yeah.
How many open mics were you doing in Austin?
So Sunday I did 5,
Holy shit.
which is and I didn't have a car. If you drive, you can do like 8 or 9. You can go to the east side,
Yeah.
and by the airport they have a bunch.
Wow.
And it's like so you could really do like if you're doing 3 nights a week, you could do like 15 sets if you're trying really hard,
Yeah.
or even like 10 if you're not. You're just on 3 nights, and if you're doing like 5, who knows? But I'm sure you get sick of doing like your own set 15 like 5 times.
Yeah,
a
that would
night.
kinda
3
suck.
Yeah, that would get
At
old.
that point, you got to get real good at least fucking crowd work just to say
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
What was was there a lot of value? Did you find a lot of value in like doing 5 open mics in a day, or like was it the same people, or was it like empty rooms?
So it's kind of like here where it's like a weird hit or miss. It's like Shakespeare's like a bachelorette party, walked in right before I got on stage, and there was like 20 like hot like young women in there.
Why'd you
And-
point at me when you said that?
Yeah, because you're hot. Because you're obviously hot, Joseph.
Hot
Like,
woman right,
Right.
here.
Yeah.
Not a woman.
What? Joseph can identify with whatever.
Right. Yeah.
he wants,
It's 2025.
Yeah.
That-
But
We're strictly business all 2025. That's why I'm wearing the jacket. 'Cause
Strictly
it's,
business.
strictly business. The P Boiz this year.
okay.
But yeah, that's cool. What were you saying about bachelorette parties?
Yeah, so it's like,
bachelorette
but there's
party.
other
They
open
all sucked
mics.
your dick after.
No,
the
they
set.
didn't.
Is that
None
what
of
you
them
were
did.
saying?
No, none of them did.
Oh.
Obviously,
Bummer.
I told my jokes. I probably made a couple of them uncomfortable.
Sure. Of course.
You say you made them all come? Is that what I heard?
Uncomfortable.
Oh.
The opposite of
Uncomfortable,
coming for
right?
a
Made them
woman.
uncome.
Wait a minute. Is uncomfortable like the opposite of coming?
Uncomfortable.
'Cause-
Come versus uncome. I mean,
Uncome.
That's probably where the word came
Pre-cum.
from.
That's when you
that's
think-
nothing-
Yeah. What's the opposite of cum?
This guy makes me want to not come.
I don't
He
think
makes
there
me
is an opposite
uncomfortable.
of come.
There has
There's
to be an
an
opposite of everything.
Maybe the opposite of
I
coming
don't
is
think
like
that's true at all.
sucking dick, because instead of like,
Making someone come.
I think there's an opposite of come.
because if you
Like
come,
the verb to come.
if
or
you
the
come,
physical
then
noun.
sperm is spraying out of your penis. The opposite of that would be sucking sperm in through your mouth.
Well, someone's coming in either.
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like an
come.
abortion is
I'm
the
gonna
opposite
come.
of come because
Okay, so let's be
Let's break
so,
this down.
so we're talking about it as a verb. So
Come,
we're talking about
yes.
coming, not come the noun,
Right.
right?
Okay. Yeah.
So what is the opposite of coming?
Yeah.
Of coming.
of jizzing.
Drying up.
Isn't it going?
It
Isn't it? Sorry, my bad.
yeah, I guess it
going.
would be receiving the cum.
Right, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either
Or sucking it back up through the peen. You know,
Well, what if their mouth?
I don't know if anybody's ever done that. Has anybody ever?
sucked it back through the peen hole.
Your mind, the
in-
mind
in
suck.
any way.
Where you're like, get back. You're like Scorpion. Get over here.
Exactly.
That'd be impressive.
Yeah.
That's a good move.
I'm sure it's gotten to the point where it was almost about to come, but then you suck it back down, you know.
Yeah, it's edging.
Edging, yeah. Edging, gooning, is that how you say?
No,
never heard of
gooning
that.
is coming nonstop.
Matt's a head
Oh,
goon.
okay.
He would know.
Mooning is. I've never heard of that.
had my days.
What do you mean coming nonstop? There's only a limited supply in there.
Have you seen that?
Well, you
Stop
can
eventually.
still orgasm without anything coming out.
That's
I'm
insane.
aware of
to say
that.
out
Yeah,
loud.
no, I've heard of that.
Have you seen that guy who
I never
like
pulled it off.
It was like a news interview for a guy who like can't stop coming, and he was like crying, and it was like from the 70s or something. It was like some old footage, and they were like asking him, like, oh, what's it like to like just come nonstop? And he's just like, it's just fucking brutal. Like I just can't stop coming. This is a real thing.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems kind of awesome, but
Sounds
too
like
much
a
of a good
sketch.
thing. You know?
How does that seem awesome, dude?
Yeah, it sounds
Just,
terrible.
like,
That'd be
always
like if you're
feeling
just
like the
constantly
best fucking
pissing your
feeling.
pants.
Well, fucking diapers.
How does he
Dude, you're
pee?
coming. You
Oh.
don't
If
Balls
he's
are
always
just-
coming, how does he poop? How does he pee?
He just comes
Yeah.
With
while
cum.
he,
That probably feels nice. A cum shit, like coming and singing at the same time.
the old Blumpkin. I
That
guess.
probably feels amazing.
I
I,
already come every
probably
time I
feel-
shit.
I can't say I've ever pulled that. Had that happen. But it's worth giving a try.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of open mics, Mason, there's something I wanted to ask you about.
Yeah.
So I was at the Independent on Thursday
Yeah.
to do an open mic, and then I didn't end up doing it.
Yeah.
And I think you had a similar
Experience.
Yeah.
I walked in, saw this for too long, realized when we get on, and I was like, I gotta go work in the morning. Like it was nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a very similar, same exact
That's
experience.
yeah, it was a smart move because I waited the entire night and I didn't get to go on, and I was like, "What the fuck am I doing here?"
Yeah.
I immediately love.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like I walked in and then the lady who
That's
was
the
running
situation.
it was like, you could try to get on, but you're probably not. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get out of
So that was
here.
Indy last week. Thursday?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was because they had that like booking thing, and all the people that never show up there showed up there.
yeah,
Yeah.
And they're
And
like,
here's the
I'm
thing.
here to get booked.
It ended at 11:30. The Independent has never ended at 11:30 before.
Are we getting into this?
We're
I don't
getting
want to
into it.
talk.
was
Look, I
so
love the
fucking
Independent.
pissed.
Dude, you're moving to Austin. Let's
Yeah,
burn
but
all the
I am
bridges.
leaving in 2.5 weeks.
Let's burn all the bridges. They're not gonna watch this.
No, they're not.
Johanna's not gonna
look,
watch this.
I love the Independent, but that did seem like it hurt my feelings. But it
Yeah.
just seemed it was really personal.
You seemed upset when you left. That's why I
I
wanted to
had
bring
the
it up.
worst day at work, dude. I had the
happened at work? Tell
I'm
us
a
about
cook,
it.
dude. I'm a cook at a job, and I hate the American public.
What?
Sure.
What restaurant?
JT's
Much like a
Pub and Grub.
Chinese, you know.
Yeah, JT's.
JT's Pub and Grub.
It's in Belleville, Michigan. It's a bar. I'm the kitchen manager.
Right.
And it was a really busy day.
Aren't they doing a show there in a couple weeks?
Yeah, I'm putting on a show there.
Yeah,
It's my going
quick
away
plug.
show.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fun.
I know I was gonna wait to
Okay.
plug it, but yeah, I have some local
Plug it
comics
in.
out here. So
People don't watch the end anyway.
Yeah, people don't hear. We do the plugs at the end, but nobody's sticking around.
Yeah, that's fair.
don't
So
get
we got
the
one
kind of
in.
Stamina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's my only thing
Hold
going
up. So you
on.
cook or you manage the kitchen?
I do
Or
both. I do both.
All right.
But I mean, yeah. Anyway, I just had a really rough day. Like it was stressful, really busy, and then like I rush out of my job.
Anything in particular happen, or it was just like
Like we were dead until like 8 o'clock. So like instead of getting off like at exactly 9, I got off at 9:30, and it wouldn't have mattered anyways. I heard the list filled up at 8:30.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
when it was
Which is
supposed to
good
go out at
because-
8:45.
Yeah,
They said 8:45.
8:45. I got there at 8:30, and the list was already full.
And it's like, I don't know. It's like I get it, but it's not a
Conspiracy.
It's,
No, it definitely is.
I mean,
They're pre-sign up.
and like they were closed Saturday too. But
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I went there on Saturday
Why
to go
did
to
they
the
close
shit show
the- do we
for the
know?
Lions game.
Lions
Yeah.
game that
No one would have cared.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We don't have to talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm not healed. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
I haven't healed yet.
But I have one more anecdote, and then we can get into the Lions.
That's
Okay.
good.
So I get there to sign up, and I would have been it was the list was full, but they had a short list, and if anyone dropped off the full list, they would pull someone from the short list and put them in that spot. So I was the first one to get there. A friend of the show, Ken Wood, came in shortly after me, and as I went to go sign up, Floyd distracted me and was asking me about the podcast we did with Skippy. And so I was talking to him, and then Ken came in, signed up, and then I signed up after Ken. And then it just so happened someone dropped the list, and so Ken got that spot,
Got your spot.
and then no one else dropped on the list. And so I was like, fuck, dude. It was brutal. I was
Palestinian
devastated.
you.
He slithered
He
it.
did. He Palestined me, dude.
There were no
What?
pre-sign
He fought with me. What'd you say?
There were no pre-sign-ups. People were only dropping out before it even started. You know?
Yeah, dude.
How'd
That's
you
the
sign
thing
up
is there.
if you're
No,
not
there was pre-sign up. This is what. Listen, I'm really heated about this, and I want to talk. And I have a platform so I
Seriously.
can talk about it. Here's the thing. I don't have anything against like Jacob Russell or Ryan Brown or Melanie Hearn or any of these people. I was there before all of them, and they were all on the list. And if the point of the show was to audition new people to get booked on the Independent, and people who are regularly on shows at the Independent get priority spots at the list, it seems a little rigged to me. I don't know.
Yeah,
You know,
it
it's a
doesn't-
little bit fucked up situation.
Tickled my brain.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does tickle the brain. We should talk to Donald Trump about
I should.
He's back.
Friend of the show,
Straightway men, we're
Yeah.
back.
Donald
This is-
Trump.
inauguration day. Did you
Yeah.
watch the inaug?
No, I did not watch the.
I did.
Did you?
I did, bro. I don't work on Mondays, and I did. I was like, because I was like, is his head gonna explode?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
just let's
who
see if
knows?
his head explodes.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
let's
why-
just- and not,
In honor of the Orange Man's inauguration, we invited our ginger friend.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep trying to find
the
one.
Jews. I'm joking.
The good people.
The
lot of
Avid
people, lot of
open
good-
Trump
lot of
supporter,
good
Mason Bird.
good people on both sides.
I wanted to go down to DC to watch it in person, but
The inauguration.
yeah.
Yeah, he said he was taking back the Panama Canal,
Right.
whatever that means.
We're taking it back.
Taking it back.
He said he's starting war on the southern border. He's sending the army to the southern border.
Sure.
And we're going to Mars. Then it cut to
Mars,
Elon.
bitches.
Then it cut to Elon Musk, who was there for some reason.
That's his buddy.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and he,
I read online they can't get him out of Mar-a-Lago. He like just moved into Mar-a-Lago and just no.
Elon?
Yeah.
Really?
There was some like article I read. It said that like Elon moved into Mar-a-Lago and like people are asking him when he's gonna leave, and he's like, "I'm not gonna leave. I'm gonna
What
stay here."
people?
I don't know.
The media or
I don't
his
know.
family?
Maybe his family. Maybe the people who
Like,
work
he-
there.
Dad, come back.
I don't know.
he has like
I mean, I'm sure. Yeah, he's got a
Stop
bunch of
hitting the
kids.
links.
I'm sure they've got a place to. He didn't leave them on the streets. They got enough servants helping him out.
Yeah, I mean he's like 100 billionaire, so I'm
so
sure
They're doing fine.
What state is Mar-a-Lago in?
Florida.
Florida.
Okay. Yeah,
no
it's
state tax.
rich white
Yep.
people retirement.
Yeah, that's the place to be.
Yeah, but he moved from Austin to Florida, so he's like,
Elon
He
did?
like
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Lives
he's
there?
still. Yeah, he lives in.
Well, I'm sure they both
Mar-a-Lago.
have several properties all over
Sure.
the place. That's what you do when you're rich,
Yeah.
like me.
was Elon like running away from Joe Rogan? Like, I can't be on the podcast every week, buddy.
No.
No,
It's probably
I think
not.
he's best friends with Trump now.
Yeah, no, I think he's just really rich.
I mean, so am I,
and
but,
he's
like-
part of the new world order.
I think
Sure.
And
He's
so
a
that's all it is.
he's a lizard person, and he needs to
Right.
be in a warm
He
place.
is. Just look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
It's a good
cold blooded,
environment.
and he needs to be in Florida. It makes sense to me.
Yeah, so that's
Fucking
pretty
some
cool.
gay
So, you guys getting brain chips?
Guys-
Put in your brain?
No, absolutely not. It terrifies
That's
me.
a sign of the beast, dude.
Yeah,
Sign of the bit. What are you, lemon sack? Are you gonna?
No.
I don't like AI.
Are you religious, Mason?
No, I mean I didn't believe in God, then my dad died, and now I'm like, I don't know about God. I'm like
What's it-
no, I'm like learning God. Sorry, I'm 50. I'm like learning God.
Okay.
Really? All right.
Well, there's
I'm
no
like
better
maybe
time.
God's real, maybe.
Which one are you leaning towards?
This is a very
the Muslim
pious-
God.
No, definitely Christian.
Okay.
Definitely if
Good
I go.
one.
No, honestly, I don't think I'll go like to church or anything. But
Have you read a Jewish pamphlet by chance?
I mean, I read the first part of the Bible.
Have you heard about Xenu?
The prequel.
Have you heard about Xenu?
Xenu? Oh, the spaghetti monster guy.
Not exactly.
No.
No, that's a different one.
Xenu
But that
Scientology.
is-
Spaghetti monster Scientology. Xenu is the people that killed themselves in the cult, right?
No,
No,
those are
spaghetti
three
monster.
completely different things.
What? We gotta.
Spaghetti Monster is its own thing.
The cults were
I think Xenu is
Christian-based.
Scientology.
Xenu is
isn't it?
Scientology. So Heaven's Gate was a cult of people who thought that Halley's Comet was going to bring them to heaven.
Yes.
Scientology is the belief that aliens inhabited the earth and their spirits live in our bodies, and blah blah blah.
all credit to Xenu.
The Spaghetti Monster. I don't know too much about that
I
one.
think
That's
the Spaghetti Monster.
Pastafari.
Yeah, that's Pastafarian. That's correct.
Okay.
I think that's something that like a high school kid just made.
Yeah, I think that one was
Literally
just
a meme.
made up. And
Yeah,
which
yeah. All the other
Scientology
ones
was-
are legit.
No one
but
actually-
that's
Isn't
the
every
made-up
religion
one.
just? I'm joking.
Well, that's the point.
Most of them have to be if one of them's right.
Scientology was made up by the person who's written the most science fiction in history. So
I didn't know that.
he's written like the most science fiction literature of any person in
Yeah,
history.
he's literally like on record saying that he would love to like make up a religion and make a ton of money off of it.
He was also on record as having sex with little boys on his boat. So
Hot. Was it
On the
elite?
record?
Was it
Where was it
international waters or?
that's a good point. International waters, no law.
You
Yeah, that guy
shouldn't fuck
sucks.
boys anywhere.
I'm
Even
glad he's
international
dead.
waters. That's what I think.
But if you're gonna
That's a
do it,
hot
may as
take.
well take him on a boat ride. You know, get him something.
That's what sucks. Is like I
Little
really
water
want to like
slide in the
Tom
pool.
Cruise, but I'm just like, dude, I can't look past the Scientology thing.
Take little boys on a Tom Cruise.
That's the problem with Tom Cruise is his religion, not his crackhead energy.
He has a crackhead energy because of his religion.
Yeah, that's how it works.
You think?
I think it's
No,
just part of it.
for sure. Because once he turned Scientology, he was jumping on Oprah's couch and
Yeah.
doing all these crazy stunts.
Well, I think he might have.
I had a
that
roommate who
energy
was a
before.
Scientologist.
What's
Really?
that like?
Yeah.
In college or in life?
It was after college when I was living in New York.
Okay.
And what was
very
it like?
lonely
Well,
roommate.
he wasn't like openly practicing. He got so much fucking mail. He got like 5 pieces of Scientology mail every single day. It's ridiculous.
Keep it
Yeah.
on.
I think that's the worst part of Scientology is how much mail they send everybody.
Too much
And
access
they're all
to
like
printers.
asking for donations.
It's just they just like wherever you move, like it's like we know where you fucking live.
Find you.
And
We're about to
so-
start getting mail from them.
Yeah, they opened like the center in downtown Detroit, like the Scientology
goody.
headquarters.
You should go get your thetan levels.
Yeah.
Should we do a podcast in that center?
No.
We should.
It'd be fun. I want to get a Scientology hat. I'd have to make a custom one because like they don't sell merch. Well, they sell a ton of merch, but
You got.
I don't want to actually give them money.
Yeah.
I think it'd be funny. To
Why
have
do
a
you want
Scientology
to
hat.
Get a
What would the
second-hand
Scientology hat look like?
from
It would literally just say Scientology.
Salvation Army.
Okay, you should get it like in the font of like the famous LA Scientology building.
It'd probably be Times New Roman, you know, whatever,
Never
whatever they
mind.
offer.
Yeah, get a custom made one.
Yeah, no, that's
And
the
do
plan.
that.
I have a custom made kurwa hat, which is my favorite Polish swear word.
What does it mean? Tits.
The direct translation is whore, but it's kind of like fuck, where you can use it in any way.
Okay.
Or it can be like an
Oh yeah, someone
onomatopoeia.
commented. What does that hat mean? So
Wait,
What's
really?
the word again in Polish?
Kurwa.
Kurwa? Okay. Because they have a similar thing in Russian.
Yeah. No, it's a Eastern
suka.
European thing.
Suka is a whore, but you say it
I
like.
think I've heard that before.
I think kurwa means something in like Russian and Ukrainian too.
Are you
It's
Russian?
like a Slavic thing, I should have said.
No, but I used to work with some Russians
Oh, okay.
in New York.
This guy kills people. This guy. This guy.
Are you just like
Don't worry about
overseas?
my work.
You're just no.
I just come do podcast.
You're just Israeli and African, right?
So
Moroccan.
kind of. My grandmother's Moroccan. My mom is Israeli.
Okay.
So my mom is half Moroccan, half Kurdish,
Okay.
and she was born in Israel. And my dad is Hungarian Jew.
So that's Ashkenazi.
Correct.
Okay. That makes sense. Mason, what are you?
I'm a
Ethiopian.
I'm a direct descendant of William Wallace, the guy who was
Are
like,
you really?
yeah,
No
That's
shit.
Ancestry.com.
Who is that?
Yeah, William Wallace.
He doesn't know movies.
Give me liberty, or you know Mel Gibson in that movie. He's like, give me liberty,
You know who
or
William
give
Wallace
me dit, or he's
was?
like hyping up all Braveheart, right? He's hyping up
Yeah.
all his boys.
Oh, is that Braveheart?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all about William Wallace.
So I'm Scottish.
You're a direct descendant of him.
Yeah, my mom is, and so I'm
How
That's pretty
so?
dope.
At just Ancestry.com, we have so much DNA with him that like apparently he looked more like this than Mel Gibson. If you like
Right.
actually,
Well, yeah.
yeah,
That's-
yeah,
They're like a sick
Friend of the show,
sword
Mel
fighter
Gibson.
then.
yeah. He was a big redheaded man, and then but I'm German and Dutch, so I'm just like all Viking mostly.
Okay. Have you ever worn a kilt?
No, my dad loved kilts, but kilts are super
That
expensive.
explains why he killed himself. No, I'm just kidding.
White kilt. I'm sorry, white. That is funny.
It's too late for the air horn.
Really, they're expensive.
Yeah, they're like $400 a kilt, dude.
You just got to find some like artsy girl at like at CES or what's it called?
Etsy.
Yeah, some girl with an Etsy to make you a kilt, and then some goth girl.
Yeah,
Especially if she has a penis.
that'd be the best.
She can fuck you in the ass.
That would be.
All you
That's a
gotta do
real
is
woman.
Lift up the kilt, you know?
What's your ideal woman,
Easy
Mason?
access.
You have a girlfriend?
No, I don't have a girlfriend. I'm perpetually alone. I've never really had a girlfriend.
Nice, smart.
Bummer.
No, it wasn't on purpose. I used to be. No, I used to be like 500 pounds.
Sure.
That kind of helped not having a girlfriend.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And now I kind of don't know. I got my feelings hurt one time. But like my ideal woman, I like, believe this or not, I like a tinier woman, like a smaller woman, like a goth
contrast.
chick. I'm looking like a 5'1", like really thin goth chick. Like kind of like where I'm walking away with her, you're like, he's gonna break that woman. Like he's
sure.
gonna, yeah. That kind of where people go like, how does that mathematically just work?
Yeah.
Okay. But
Are you on the
somehow it
apps?
does.
No, this is hard sell. I'm better in person.
Yeah, sure.
Cause like,
Oh, don't you have a
Everybody
bit
is.
about that?
no.
Okay.
It's hard. I don't have a bit. Like the apps is like it's hard to sell this in a photo. But like when I'm moving around and talking, I'm usually a little better.
Yeah, I mean, you're a charismatic and like approachable guy.
Thanks, I would say.
Yeah, you're cool.
Yeah, you're sexy as fuck.
I mean, for a guy that looks like this, I am pretty attractive. Like when you think about it, like I could be worse.
What is that supposed to mean?
I could look like Dominic Meniscalchi.
Oh, shit, dude, that'd be rough. That'd be brutal.
I do look like Dominic.
Friend
That's
of
the
the show.
joke. That's the joke. That's
Friend
the
of the
joke.
show, Dominic.
Yeah,
Fired.
actually, he might.
Gosh.
Dominic, you know you're handsome, buddy. You know I'm giving you a hard time.
It's a myth. Lemon Tag dropped it the other day, and it's just stayed here.
Have you and Dominic ever 69'd?
No,
All right.
that's a weird.
I don't think
He's taller than
I
you,
don't think
right?
either
2
one of
inches.
them would be able to
Okay.
reach the other.
He's a
their
big man.
Bellies would just.
Yeah, it would just be
lying
like-
on top of each other.
Yeah.
Can't.
Be like two penguins.
It'd be
wrestling.
exhausting.
Yeah.
I feel like I should have brought my gun. I feel like I should. I didn't know you guys had guns.
Are you a
No. Got to come strapped.
yeah,
Yeah, I have.
a card carrying member?
I don't have CCW, but at my house.
Oh, okay.
Stay strapped.
All right.
Nice. Smart. Are you gonna when you go to Austin?
Bring a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of. I don't know.
You kind of required to.
It's like
Yeah. Are you gonna get a cowboy hat too?
no.
Should.
It's a lot, dude. I don't know. It's. I don't want to change like too much. I don't
Dude,
wanna-
Ronnie went down to Austin, then he came back completely like,
Austin out.
yeah,
Yeah,
with
hat.
the shirt and the boots and the hat. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's-
dude.
It's not even really the vibe in Austin. It's like in Texas, yeah. Like if you're in rural
Right,
Texas.
yeah, Austin is a little.
Austin's like Ann Arbor, but Texas.
Sure.
There's a lot more Hispanics down there for Ronnie to relate to.
Yeah, but Ronnie is like not really like he is genetically,
But he's a
there's
white man.
Nothing. He's
Yeah.
white. He's as white as they come.
It's
Yeah.
that's the nature versus
Don't say
nurture
that.
What's that?
argument.
Don't say that.
Don't say what.
That he's as white as they come.
He is.
He's-
Why
he's-
should
He
I
is.
not say?
He
that?
Let him
should- he
embrace
should
his
say
roots,
that.
man. If he didn't get to
I'm
grow up with
saying
his roots,
yes.
let him embrace
like
them.
he was
He-
born there, but he grew up and raised in a white household in suburbia. So there's no,
Ronnie has white privilege.
yes.
Ronnie has
Exactly.
How many
Well,
Mexicans have?
He's got all the white kids.
Yeah, how many
He has
Mexicans
disabled
have
privilege.
whatever the fuck he has? Cerebral palsy. You know.
Yeah.
They don't have health care down there.
Yeah, you can't cross the border with cerebral palsy like that. That's if you get caught.
Not now, not after
lot of
inauguration today.
Yeah, dude, I'm pumped.
Definitely
No,
not now.
especially not.
I'm pumped, dude. We're sending Ronnie back home.
Oh God. We'll finally get booked on things. I'm joking.
There you go.
No, it sucks.
Poor guy.
It's like
Wait, what sucks?
sending immigrants out of the country all the time. But also, it's like I get why it's good and bad. But
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
That's
Yeah,
a
dude. If
whole-
you want to kiss the Tony ring, then you gotta get rid of those feelings ASAP.
Nah, I don't, bro. I'll tell Tony to suck my. So I've been writing like Hinchcliffe roast jokes.
Really?
Can I try some on you?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
And lemon sack
all
and
right.
Hinchcliffe.
Wait, am I Hinchcliffe?
You're Hinchcliffe. You're the most Hinchcliffe guy here.
Hi.
Tony's
that's
Tony
not
looks
bad.
like Pinocchio if he wished to become a gay man instead of a real boy.
Fuck yeah.
That's pretty good.
Oh, you're calling me gay? I'm real original.
Unbelievable.
He looks like a substitute teacher that adds his students on Facebook.
Amazing.
Unbelievable.
You guys don't like this?
Oh,
huh?
do I?
It's not going
keep
well.
Going. Well, keep going.
Well,
It's also,
I like that you're just preparing
prepared.
for Kill Tony to
you have to.
have roasts for
You have
Tony.
to have answers.
I just feel like it'd be tough to roast him because it's like, what hasn't he heard?
Yeah.
I feel like those two are original. That's hard. But
Well,
that's-
not anymore because someone's gonna watch this and it's.
I know
Yeah,
it. No
exactly.
one's. No one's gonna steal that. No,
Good point. I've heard he cuts roasts out of like episodes.
that'd be insane if
What?
I like killed him with a roast and I watched it and it got cut. I'd be like, this is bullshit.
I've heard he
I
does
would
that.
lose
If you
my.
like legitimately toasted him.
Yeah, like if I
Like,
got
you
him,
fucking bitch.
I got him to say, "You son of a bitch." Where
You
he is.
son of a
Oh, yeah.
bitch.
Lemon sack, bad Hinchcliffe.
He'll probably say that you're the
put me on
white
the
David Lucas.
I'm David Lucas and William Montgomery together. I'm both of them.
You could
I
say
can-
that.
Like
can
I
roast-
literally, yeah.
I can roast like in the style of David Lucas. It's like, you look like a gay black hoodie.
You should put the glasses on. That is, I mean, he does have some good roast jokes, but some of them aren't good.
I've never seen Lemon Sack express that much energy ever.
I had to really
He's fired
dig
up
deep.
today. I was
Yeah,
watching
dude.
episodes
That was a
in
lot.
preparation today. I was like, let's get an episode. He doesn't really talk,
No,
but
no,
he's
it's-
talking a lot
Yeah.
today.
It's when there's 4 people I can like talk, but if there's 5, I can't get a word in.
Yeah, it's
Well, there is 5 because
How do
I
you think
count as
Skylar
2,
felt?
bro. So it's-
Oh, wait.
this chair is struggling.
Okay, no.
This-
Yeah, 4.
yeah, but he counts as 2.
Yeah. What's the max weight of
No,
this
he made
room?
me question my math.
Yeah, you tell us. It's your.
Yeah, there's a weight capacity for this room. That's why Malachi's not here.
I mean,
Yeah, is he the one you needed to get rid of?
I thought he died. I thought Malachi died. You know, I saw Malachi at Ann Arbor Comedy Showcase on Wednesday. I shortlisted, and I was the only
get
person.
on?
No, everyone else who shortlisted got on, but me. I was the only person standing there with my name not on the board, and I walked out mid like speech. I was like, "Fuck this place, dude."
You're
I'm
getting
like,
cocked.
Fuck it.
yeah, but if I ever make it, I'm going to the Independent and Ridley's. I'm not going to the Showcase, dude. If I ever
Tell him.
telling you right now.
Showcase isn't bad.
No, I've been shortlisting for a month and they won't let me on. So
Really?
Showcase?
What time do you get there?
The second they open,
You get there before people,
yeah, I get there at 6.
and they still don't get you.
I was the second. Me and John, yeah, like every time I go off work at 5, and then I don't want to go back to Taylor and to Ann Arbor. That's where I live, so I just go to Ann Arbor and like get like a snack or something and write jokes. On
What
the
do you
car.
usually get as a snack? That's what
That's not fair, man. All right,
you brought it up.
Second lunch.
second lunch. No, I usually only eat twice a day, but it's a big. It's big. Like it's a
Shocking.
lot. Yeah, no, like I don't eat a lot. Like
Work.
no, at work I don't eat at all. Believe it or
Really?
not, it's like because I have to move fast and like
No, you can't just sit around just eating fries.
no, I just
gotta-
no,
gotta
you
get to
can't.
work.
You can't. I get too slow and lethargic. But
Man, I used to serve at a restaurant, and I ate a lot when I did. It was not good.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm lucky I have a really fast metabolism because I eat like shit.
it's coming for you, lemon sack. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna come.
my snack is I got a Faygo Blue Moon Mist. A grilled chicken. I like the grilled chicken Baffo rolls. You know the orange ones.
I have no idea what that means.
Where's
You guys know
that
what
from?
Baffo's rolls are?
No.
They're like
good.
they're like pepperoni rolls, like from you get at a gas station. We're talking.
Orange chicken?
Hold up. So it's it's in a
It's in like a
tortilla.
no.
orange?
It's in like a baked bread thing. It's like a pizza sauce, pepperoni and cheese. You microwave them. It's really good.
It's
Like a-
hot pocket kind of.
Kinda.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Hot pocket with chicken.
I get the white Reese cups. I'm the white chocolate Reese cup guy.
Okay. White chocolate. Is that what they call you on the basketball court?
Yeah, they did. I went to predominantly black high school, and I played football, not basketball. But yeah, they called me white chocolate.
That makes sense.
This is a serious question. What was like your biggest, and then what was your lowest that like wasn't when you were a baby?
Like weight,
Yeah.
like as an adult man.
Yeah.
So I've been over 300 pounds since 14.
Wow.
That's how big I was. And I got the highest I ever got was 484,
Okay.
and that was around right before COVID started. And then I got and then COVID happened, and my friend, one of my best friends, was like, "You need to change. Like, you're gonna die." Like, and he was right. So I got down all the way to like 290, and then I fucked up my shoulder, and I was like a jack too.
Hold
like,
up. So that's 200 pounds, right? You said you're 480.
Yeah.
Got down to 290. Okay.
Yeah, I've
Man,
made
dude,
some. I
crazy.
like. I
That's
worked
like
out.
almost half.
Yeah, I used to be like. I could show you a picture of what I used to look like. You want to see it or no?
I think you've
No,
shown me
we don't wanna
before,
go
but you
blind.
can. You
That's
can
fair.
show that.
But I was a 500-pound man. It's really funny how fat I used to be.
Well, how much you weigh now?
Right now I'm like 330.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I need to get back. When I moved to Austin, my plan is to get jacked.
Okay.
Because I feel like
Get on the Joe Rogan plane.
it's either
Yeah,
there's no in
Steak
between.
rails.
There's no in between fats down there. It's like I'm kind of in between fat, obviously leaning more
Right.
towards sloppy.
Yeah.
But right,
Everyone's either jacked or fat down
yeah,
there. Is
and
that
there's
how it
like
goes?
I'm not even like that fat down there comparatively to all the other
So is
fats.
that why you're going down just to
It's
like,
nice. It's a nice. It's like there's some dudes out there. Where I'm like, I wouldn't get an elevator.
Eat a
with you.
salad, fatty.
And I'm like,
okay.
I'm doing great. I'm doing, but no,
good.
but I don't know, I'm an athletic fat man.
Yeah, I was gonna say you look like a healthy
good.
fat. Like
Like,
there's
I
some
can-
fat guys where you're
That's no, I am.
Yeah.
I'm robust.
It's just
Yeah.
just him saying
Yeah.
a fat.
no, like Action Bronson is a healthy fat. Like
Yeah.
he can like move.
Ralphie May, unhealthy fat.
Sure.
Right.
I like unhealthy fats more. They're my favorite.
That make you feel better about yourself. Those are my 600-pound life types.
The people that
It's
you're
like, you know what? At least I'm not that.
like. Sure, going up the stairs suck for me, but like walking in general usually isn't a
Sure.
chore. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
I feel you.
I could walk all day.
Right.
All fucking day.
I'm like a mule.
Oh man. When are we gonna see you in the Olympics?
The special kind? No. No. I'm not.
Let's get into your maxes. So what's your max squat?
Like right
bench?
now or
No, like of all time.
my all time, I could do 315 twice on the bench.
Okay.
Fuck.
All right, that's-
God.
And that was in my that was my primer before I fucked up my shoulder and couldn't
Yeah.
really work out like that. And now it's getting better, but and then I could squat 405. I don't really like squatting heavy because I have really skinny legs.
Yeah.
I don't know, I have weak knees. And deadlift, I could do like straight bar, not the straight bar. I could do like 485.
45.
485.
Yeah,
Oh, 485.
like for reps. I don't really try to straighten my back like that.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, that's why I stopped doing deadlifts because I'm like, yeah, I don't feel good when I do them. So,
It's
Yeah.
I
You gotta
mean,
do them right.
yeah.
I started doing. I do one-legged dumbbell deadlifts.
Oh, okay. Those
No
aren't bad.
vaping.
Kind.
Yeah.
for balance and stability.
Yeah, exactly. And
Nice.
it's less strain on the back.
Did we ever get into your maxes?
This guy used.
My maxes are not as impressive as I would like them to be.
I'm a giant
like-
man. It's not fair.
Yeah, I
It's-
know.
It's
but,
not,
like,
it's
I know
not-
you work out a lot. That's why I was,
Because my maxes. Okay, my bench is honestly pathetic. My max was like 205, which is
that's
How
not
many
pathetic.
reps? Just one
truly
rep?
is, like, I don't know, maybe
No.
2.
It's not pathetic.
No, it's.
It is pathetic.
I know
Anything
dudes
over
who can't-
200, I
I
think, is
want-
pretty.
It like literally kind of breaks my heart a little bit that I've never put up 225.
That does suck as the guy who really goes to the gym to
Yeah,
never
but
reach that.
I think
pool.
anything over 200 is like. Plus,
I
did
also-
you have a spotter or were you just free balling it?
Basically free balling.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I mean, yeah, if you
Yeah,
have a
don't
spotter,
really-
you could probably do.
You're just so afraid to take that. Like get.
It's just never really been part of my workout. I've always done dumbbell bench press.
Sure.
I've
Oh,
never really done
how much for each dumbbell? Because those are harder to do.
They are harder to do. I think at my peak, probably 90.
Oh, dude, he's good. He's strong. Because
Yeah.
Okay, but when
that's
I
what
mean,
I
I-
would do at my peak too.
Can't do that right now. But even when I did that and I tried to bench 225, I couldn't.
It's probably just a mindset thing.
It might be. It's all
Yeah.
it's all in the mind.
Because you have that power.
If you had a spot in maybe a couple more weeks, you
I
probably
think
could
if
have
I
gotten
like, okay,
225.
if I trained the bench and I was like,
Yeah.
gonna do that, then at some point I would definitely be
No,
putting up 225. But it's
because
never been a big part of my routine.
I don't know. In high school, I played football, so I could do 225 like in high school.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then it kind of stopped. But like I had like some kind of back. Like I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
Like
What position were you, like running back?
right tackle and nose
Quarterback.
guard. I played on the line. Big dog.
Yeah. Honestly, I played football when I was younger, and I was a bigger kid when I was young, and I was a lineman. Believe it
I
or
would have
not.
ate you up, kid.
Yeah, dude.
I would've
You'd
ate
been
you up.
demolished.
I would have made. I would have.
Well, you don't know how big I was. You would have destroyed. Yeah.
Used to be a fat kid, lemon sack.
Yeah. I wasn't. I was a pudgy kid. I was tall. I don't know. I was knocking kids down.
I've always found there's an unfair percentage of comics who are skinny now, but when they come up to me like, I was a fat kid, where I'm like, I don't give a you made the change, dude. Fuck you. Like I haven't.
Yeah, I was a chubby kid, but I think by the time I hit like teenage years, like I pretty much I got tall, and so then I was kind of skinny tall.
Stretched it out.
Yeah.
My thing is I was really thin till I was like 5, and then I broke both my legs on a trampoline, and
that was the end.
that was when I got
So you
fat.
peaked at 5.
Fuck.
Dude, at 5, I was a specimen, dude.
Okay, I believe it.
I was a redheaded
This kid
specimen.
so much fucking 5-year-old pussy.
Yeah, I was fingering kindergartners when I was 5. It was nice.
The heyday, huh?
Yeah, back when I was 5. No, but yeah, I don't know. I was a lot of elementary kids. I was too big for a lot of like elementary kids. They were terrified of me. It was fun.
Nice. It's pretty cool. Do you want to get into the Lions?
Sure, we can get in there, man.
I didn't watch. I don't know anything
I
about
watched the
football,
game.
but you
You
guys
want
can
to
kind of. You guys can
can-
run this one.
Yeah, no,
Here's
that was
the
very
moment
sad.
that I knew they were gonna lose is the 4th and 2, and they had 12 men on the field and they didn't call a timeout.
Yeah, what the
Like, bro,
fuck
your
was
season's
that?
on the line, Dan.
Yeah.
Call a timeout. You want? I don't know. It seemed like the coordinators were already at their new jobs. It seemed like
I don't know.
Ben
Yeah,
Johnson
Ben
to the
Johnson-
Bears. Did you see that?
Wait, he got hired?
Yeah, I think Ben Johnson's going to the Bears is confirmed.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Isn't that? Don't they usually wait like longer for?
No,
Well,
no,
not
signing?
if they're out of the
They
playoffs.
don't have to.
They're out of the playoffs. Yeah, no,
Got a
they're.
done deal. Okay,
I mean,
we'll see
I
how that
might-
works.
So
Hopefully,
does that mean he can start
fails.
playing now, or does he have to wait until next season?
Ben Johnson.
yeah.
He's the head
What do you mean?
coach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about football.
Yeah, clearly, maybe talk.
What do you do? What sports do you like? Like anything?
No.
Podcast.
He's a big curling fan.
Yeah,
It
I'm
was
big
like
fan
you were a
of curling.
swimmer or something. You have a
No.
swimmer energy.
No, I didn't do any. I just did Krav Maga when I was in high school, and that was
Krav
it.
Maga.
There you go.
Is that like fighting?
It is.
Yes,
It's like
it is.
Jewish
It's
fighting.
Jewish fighting.
Oh,
Yeah.
Big
so,
Batman fan. or
Never mind.
something?
Don't. Never mind.
Basically, law school.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
What's the Krav Maga move?
Krav Maga, it's like very practical self-defense.
Yeah.
So it's not like a competitive
Uh,
like jiu-jitsu or karate or
Yeah.
tournament type of thing. It's like, how do you fight somebody with
How do you
a
get
gun
out of the
or a
situation
knife?
like the quickest and
Yeah.
like the easiest
Right.
or
It's
whatever?
like you kick someone in the balls and you
Yeah.
poke them in the eyes and get out of there. That type
Probably
of
the most
so
practical thing to
it's a
know.
woman technique.
Huh?
So it sounds like a.
Yeah, it's women's fighting.
Which one is like for her to defend herself or
Yeah.
for you to take her down?
Not going
I
for
mean,
the
you could do
balls.
both.
There was a lot of women who
It
trained
doesn't-
Krav Maga, but
yeah,
it was
that's- yeah.
it was also a lot of cops and like a lot of like military guys who did it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like I'd get fucked up by one of those guys. It's just like ear, just like that move.
Yeah, it's stuff like that.
Yeah.
I did one Krav Maga class actually
Yeah.
in Israel.
I'm just a place
Country
to
of
get
origin.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Actually, it originated in Poland, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Kurva.
It. Where was like
Jews
Israel
in
before
Poland.
Israel? Like where was where all the
Yeah.
where was the
Where
head
were all
Jew
the
place?
Jews? Well, that is a great question.
Before Israel.
Let me
Let's
tell
get
you the
into it.
history of the Jews.
I know like
get
the
into
Holocaust happened, but what before then? Where were
Before
they
the
all at?
Holocaust, Jews been all over the place.
That's
Well,
what-
according
even
to a
before
little
the-
book called the Torah.
Yeah. So how far back you want to go?
Yeah.
So yeah, so the Jews, yeah, a couple thousand years ago were in what is today Israel, and then they were
Allegedly.
conquered by. No, that's been verified, and our scrolls were found in the caves. So, they
By
were
the
conquered by
Egyptians.
by the first the Greeks,
Yeah.
and then the Romans, and then the Romans kicked the Jews out. So they were spread out all over the place. So in the Middle East, some made it to India.
What about Egypt?
North Africa. What about Egypt?
What? I thought we were going all the way back.
What about the black
This
Israelites?
is post-Egypt.
Okay.
We're talking.
Abraham, you're talking. I mean,
I know he
you're familiar
parted the
with
Red Sea,
you're
all
familiar-
that.
No,
stuff.
that was Moses.
Oh, it's a different guy.
That was leaving Egypt.
My bad. I'm not. You're right. 100%.
Hey, he let his people go.
So yeah, and then there were Jews all over Europe and the Middle East and Africa
Russia.
and Russia, and there were Jews who made it to America like hundreds of years ago, basically when the first Europeans started coming over. So they've been here for a minute. But if you really want to get into some fucked up shit,
Let's do it.
and why people, as a Jew, and people say that Jews run the world. There's this theory that there was a group of people called the Khazars, and they lived in like southern Russia kind of area, and they were these like evil black magic people, and it's like 1,000 years ago, and they would like fuck with all the basically anybody near them. Like everybody hated them, all the neighboring nations, and then they were conquered by Russia, and the terms of them being conquered, like you guys have to convert to one of the Abrahamic religions. You have to become Jewish, Christian, or Muslim, and they chose Judaism. So there was this, allegedly, this group of people called the Khazars who converted to Judaism, who are not the original Jews. And one of the things that they do is they have really shady banking practices. And
So this is a rogue Jew. This is a rogue Jews, is what we're saying.
it's not exactly rogue Jews. I don't know if I would say that. It's these other people who like became Jewish,
Yeah.
then used Judaism almost as a front. So like the leaders of the Khazars still practice the black magic satanic stuff, and that's how they run the world. You know, they have all these banks and stuff. You familiar with the Rothschilds? You heard
Yeah,
that name before?
Rothschilds, Rockefellers.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, I don't think Rockefeller,
Yeah,
was
Rockefeller
Jewish,
wasn't Jewish.
but they're all part of the same type of network.
So Israel Palestine all started because Rome made the Jews leave.
Sort of. I mean,
Kinda.
A
That's
lot of
kinda-
stuff happened. I mean, no, the current Israel-Palestine in its modern conflict started in the late 1800s. That actually kind of does have a lot to do with the Rothschilds.
Semantics.
Semitic.
Semantics.
It is Semitics.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know there was like a different. Now, do like
This is a
I think
history
most
podcast.
Jews don't even know. Like, I literally found out about this. I started hearing about it a year ago.
I thought the theory like they ran the banks and the media came from like the olden times and the Romans where they were the only ones who could loan out money because based off like Catholicism, you're not allowed to loan out money and do that.
Well,
Make-
yes, I mean that's
There's this
that is part of
Austrian
it.
dude
Yeah.
that kind of got
although-
that theory over.
Austrian dude who did what?
That got that theory over.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Made it very
He's talking
popular.
about Hitler. He says,
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he's talking
Yeah.
about. Okay.
Have you heard of him?
I feel like
I have,
Hitler
yes.
could get this guy
He's a
into
bad guy.
believing what he wanted him to.
yeah.
Yeah. No. I mean,
What about these zero interest loans? Have we talked about these before?
zero interest loans.
Yeah.
That's not very Jewish. That's not.
Well,
No, that's the most Jewish.
that's
thing.
kind of how alleged. I actually just heard a thing. Did you hear that video? Is that what you're getting it to?
I might
No,
have.
I've never heard of these two people. These two Asian guys did a podcast and they were talking about it.
Me and Paulia.
No, like the real Asian.
That is kind of funny.
Authentic.
And
Asian.
they
Middle East.
The kinds with the eyes.
right, those ones. He said it, not me.
It's kind of funny to go to a group of Middle Easterners and be like, "What's up, Asians?" Like it is.
Yeah, exactly. What were we talking about?
Oh.
Jews.
I was refraining.
The Jews. Yeah. So
The zero interest loans.
Zero interest.
right, so they do. I think I've never heard about this, but apparently they do zero interest loans to other Jews, but to non-Jews, they're charging you that fucking interest, right? And that's called usury. And it's basically the reason the whole world is fucked right now. Like that's why the national debt keeps going up, because you've got the government and the Federal Reserve, and the Federal Reserve is a bank
Yeah.
owned by the Rothschilds and a couple other people,
Yeah.
a couple other families, and they print out money, right? Every time the government needs money,
Yeah.
they print it out. And the way it works is like, okay, so they give the government, let's say they print $10 billion, but now they charge interest on that $10 billion. But there's nowhere for that interest to come from, right? So they create the dollars. Let's say they
And then charge interest on the dollars they create.
Yes, exactly.
How does that
it
even mathematically make any sense?
It doesn't. It doesn't. That's why the inflation keeps rising, because the only way for the government to pay it off is to take out another loan, which increases the debt. And that's why. And then the bank just eats up all these other like companies that go bankrupt, because that's the only way to pay off the debt. And that's why the economy's fucked, and that's why inflation keeps going up, and that's why the national debt keeps going, and it will never go down. It's not possible for it to go down until the Federal Reserve is abolished.
Well, we're all going to get murdered after this.
Yeah.
We're all dead now. That's
I'm
pretty
just
cool.
imagining.
First we went after
Do you guys see
Scientology.
these,
I
like,
don't agree. I mean, I agree. I agree with everything he has
That's
said.
my understanding
What are
of
you
how it
doing?
works. I don't know that for a
The
fact.
guy just walks in with a machine gun. Hey, fellas. Hey, fellas.
The door just opened.
Do you guys
Talking
ever
about the
watch
cleaning
these like YouTube like podcast review channels where they like just
Contest cringe and all that.
Yeah,
Dude,
those.
if I'm in a hateful, if I have a bad set and I just want to hate comedy, they're the best.
yeah? I'm just
But if you're
imagining
not-
what those guys would say about this episode of the P Boiz right now.
And Mason doesn't talk about anything. He's obviously a little high. He's
Nothing wrong with that.
you know,
Do you like those guys?
I don't like what they do. I don't like their whole get up is like
Kind of
trying to like shit on people.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like I'm not a fan of like Bert Kreischer and like those like guys that they talk about.
Yeah.
But I'm also like your entire living is dependent on like shitting on Bert Kreischer.
Right.
And you make a new video every day talking about like criticizing their content. And it's like, so you kind of need it to happen in order
almost
for you
like-
to like.
They hate him so much. It seems like they love him. You know, like you have to
Yeah.
almost
Love
love a
to
guy
hate.
Yeah.
that much to
they're
to make
so
a video
obsessed.
every day. He's like, he's at it again.
Yeah.
And you're like, bro, he's not for everybody.
Yeah.
Like I
I don't love Bert, but I don't hate him either.
I like
Yeah.
Bert's when he like earlier work. You know, like
The
When he
machine.
first told the machine story.
the machine story, the grass is greener
first
where you
time.
water it bit. Like he has good bits. He's a good comic. I'm not, but like
It's charismatic.
it's like when you're putting all this content, not everything's gonna be A+ all the time. You know,
Sure.
like
Yeah.
and they've changed. And I'll tell you what, if you watch the podcast
dude,
cringe
what?
and you watch Two Bears One Cave now, they listen to podcast cringe. It feels
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
because now they're doing like live episodes again, where it's like the day before they filmed and they're dropping it. They're like not. It's like it's weird. It's yeah, but I don't know.
Dirty game.
It's part of the game, but
Yeah. I can't wait till we get to that point where we
Dude,
just have,
It's weird,
It'll be
like
sick.
hyper analyzing the psychology of podcasts.
yeah.
There's this one channel that like literally like breaks down like body language and shit, and it's like you can tell he wasn't a fan of this comment by the way that he rubbed his nose, and it's just like, dude.
he's just.
Yeah.
I just rubbed my face right there. I'm a fan of Lemon Sack. I love Lemon Sack. I give him a hard time, but I do like him.
Yeah,
Well,
but
the way you
subconscious.
squinted your eyes when you said that.
Yeah. The way you squinted your eyes made you seem Chinese and therefore pro-Israel.
Look, they have the right to defend themselves. Joking. The whole, you see, they ceasefire,
Yeah.
and then the Palestinians were out celebrating, but the ceasefire didn't start till Sunday, so they dropped bombs on them.
I didn't hear about that.
Who is
That's
that?
crazy. It was like
Oh, the
Thursday.
celebratory fireworks.
Yeah, they were like Thursday. They were like a bunch of Palestinians were outside celebrating the ceasefire, and then they were like, "Well, it's not till Sunday."
So they just
Should have stayed
fucked
inside,
up.
they said.
Israel dropped bombs in the Palestinian.
I mean, it's not news. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's
Well,
gonna happen.
I guess it wasn't newsworthy.
But yeah, that.
well, yeah. Let's verify that
Who,
happened.
verify it.
I'm not going to.
Verify it. I mean, I could be full of shit. Who knows? But
I don't.
Pull it up,
dude.
Malachi.
I don't want to go to
Malachi
some
Jewish?
fucking
You're supposed to be
desert world.
Jamie.
Yeah, dude.
yeah, you're Jamie.
Oh, this is a dumb soundboard. I'm Brian Redband, dude.
What about TikTok, Mason? Are you upset about TikTok?
No.
Yeah, what happened there? Okay, so they banned it and then turned it back on
So-
5 minutes later.
Yeah.
That
what
seems very
essentially-
not a Trump move by Trump too. Like,
What's
Yeah.
because he's very like, we're going to war with China, and he's like also unbanning TikTok. But I get it because there's just gonna be another TikTok. They literally were the little red book app, right?
Sure.
They were like already just flocking to that, and
I'm sure TikTok like changed something that like made it fall against the ban. You know, because it wasn't just like any app called TikTok.
Well, no,
and
it's
like
it's
anything
not.
that does this.
It's not able to be like it's not in the App Store, so you can't look it up. But if you downloaded it, you still have access to it, and you can still use it.
Huh.
So just basically, there's no new TikTok downloads.
There's no
I don't
new
have
TikTok.
TikTok downloaded on my phone. So
Yeah, I opened the app on Saturday and it said like, the TikTok is down. We are no longer able to use it. We're working with President Trump to try and get it back up. And I was like, all right, well, fuck this. So I deleted it. But then my wife told me the next day she opened it and it worked. And they had a message pop up that said, we were able to get TikTok back up. Thank you, President Trump. And so, but now I can't re-download it. So I just don't have TikTok anymore.
this feels like a weird deep
That's-
state theory where I feel like the deep
Yeah,
state kind of was
Elon
like,
Musk is-
let's make it seem like Donald Trump was the one who did it off.
It's weird because they specifically mentioned Trump in both messages.
And when it's like he's not even in
They
charge
don't do that in the
yet
cap cut one.
until today. So like, how could he really? I don't know.
He's working hard
Thanks,
hours.
Biden.
He did.
That's because it's all
Dude,
fucking bullshit and it's
Biden-
all staged.
During the
And Trump is a
inauguration.
part of the deep state just as much.
Yeah,
as
they're buddies now, dude.
No, he was visibly upset.
Really?
Like
Biden?
the
Why,
whole
They were
time.
like laughing and stuff.
the
palling
inauguration.
around. Yeah.
Today though.
Because they're on camera.
Yeah. That's
Like,
a good
but
point.
we was sitting behind him watching him talk. His arms were like crossed.
Biden has no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Did you see Trump
probably
and
getting
Obama
fed
like
with-
palling around?
Yeah, they're buddies.
Yeah, they're buddy.
Does that
Bush
mean
there?
Trump is gay?
He's
Really?
gay.
Hold
Yeah.
on. And
He's
just put
letting
a new
Big
one in
Mike
there.
fuck him in the ass or something.
Both of them.
Big Mike and
Big Mike.
Little
Big
Barry.
Mike Racine, friend of the pod.
Mike Racine in front of the
Big
pod.
Mike, little Barry.
Yeah.
So with the TikTok thing, I'm most upset about the fact that they banned CapCut, which was like a TikTok influence like at
Sure.
or video editing thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I paid for the premium and shit, and like that's how I did all my clips.
That's on you, dog.
That's how I got all like.
You're supporting a
200 of
Chinese
my
company
views.
and not an American.
You should
one?
just
That's
you should have just
insane.
paid me to make your clip.
All the other ones suck. What software do you use?
Final Cut.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. American.
all right, I'll give you like negative 420.
No.
This guy makes
Alright.
bank, dude. Look at this fit. You gotta
Yeah,
pay
dude.
him.
Yeah, look at this.
This is strictly business. This is a multi-billion-dollar media company, dude. All right.
All right, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I digress. I'll hit you up.
Yeah. I might be making. So that's pretty exciting. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I might cut that out because I don't know if he wants to announce that.
That is
but,
fair.
Are you gonna be on now?
Yeah. I
Okay, good
Yeah.
for you.
You are doing this. Sorry about that. No, that's awesome.
You're doing. How does it? You're just like filming it.
Yeah,
for him?
filming it,
Producing
yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
So-
Nice.
No, dude, yeah. You're good at it. You film really good, man.
Thank you, Mason. I appreciate it.
Yeah, your cameras work so good.
Right. Yeah. I just turn them on and let them run.
No,
I don't like the filters you use. I think you could use some work. And I'm just kidding. I don't know shit.
Your name's Lemon Sack, dude. I don't
Yeah,
know.
dude. You chose that name.
It's not even your real name. It's not even your.
Oh, dude, do you guys know how I got the nickname?
You've explained it on the podcast.
It's your.
before.
It's very similar to your last name, I assume.
Something about
It's very.
Oh, it's like a telemarketer
Some Asian lady
mispronounced
called
my
you or
last
something?
name. Yeah, they mispronounced my last name as Lemon Sack, and I told the story once, and that became my nickname. But it's memorable.
It's a good story.
I mean, what's Lemansky, right?
Don't dox me.
All right, so that's,
No one's gonna dox you, bro. No one's
Don't
gonna
worry,
go to
no
your
one's
house.
coming.
Yeah. No one's watching an
That,
hour.
that
into the
comment that
episode.
he didn't make was very offensive.
Dude, I was a fucking mod on Reddit, and like some dude was trying to like find my house. He was like, "Here's your IP." I was like, "Oh my god, I'm glad I have a VPN."
You have really mod on Reddit energy. You know that.
I used to. No, I don't do that
You have a
anymore.
mod on Reddit haircut. You have a mod.
Today. Yeah.
What,
No,
what kind of Reddit?
Do you know Critical, the YouTuber?
Moist Critical.
Yeah. I was a mod on his. There was like literally a post where it's like, "Yeah, we have no mods. Like, just comment." And I was like, "Oh, that could be fun."
Did they
and I
pay
did
you?
it. No, dude, it fucking sucks. It was so stressful. But I haven't like looked at it in a year.
Do you get paid?
No,
That's insane.
no, that's why it's just like this
Volunteer.
isn't worth it. This isn't worth like someone like trying to
it's not
stalk me.
That's lame.
He like found my fucking old YouTube videos and he was like, "Okay, I can see what kind of build your house is from your basement." I was like, "Oh my fucking god, man!"
Yeah, that's pretty. Cute.
It's because I banned him for being like a psycho.
He was like, "You're on the."
Sounds like a
people."
psycho.
Turns out he was a psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
What if it was Elon Musk?
I was like, no, I'll be the. I know all Reddit mods are just like, if it doesn't fall in line with what I think, then I'm gonna ban it. But I was just like, okay, if you're just like a fucking psycho, I'm gonna ban you. And then yeah, even that didn't work.
The power went to your head. You were
No.
banning people.
Yeah,
huh?
dude.
You were like,
This
I was
fucking
very
guy
fucking
went right to
reasonable.
your head,
Heavy
like,
is the crown that rests upon the
true.
king's head.
I wasn't your stereotypical mod.
Right.
I would let shit fly.
He was a modest king, huh?
Modest mod.
Lemon Sack Aurelius over here.
Yeah, man.
Running
for
Go
president
to New Way.
election.
Mason, do you have anything you want to plug?
go to my show February 1st at JT's Pub in Grub and Belleville where I work before I move.
Oh man, I was gonna come, but that's the same day as Diva Cup.
No, oh yeah. There's a lot of Facebook. There's another Facebook beef happening right now.
Is there really?
Fat Steve.
Oh, him
I think I
and
saw something about that.
Fat Steve and
He
another.
said someone stole his jokes. or
Yeah, and then the guy's like messing with her. He's like, you like all this shit, and it's like there's similar jokes. I don't know. I could write that joke. That's how it's a fat guy joke. It's basically all it is.
Never heard of
who's
Fat
the other
Guy
guy?
before.
Yeah, you have.
Who's Fat Steve?
He's from Flint.
yeah,
He's a white
his
comic.
His
He
name
went
is
viral.
Fat Steve.
Yeah, his name is Fat Steve.
Steve Toth, I
goes.
believe, is his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but he's
I don't know if I'm
he's no he's a good dude. I love Steve. I'm not talking shit. I like Steve. He's a good guy.
Yeah, I met him once. He was cool.
No, I don't know what happened, but there's just a lot of beef in our Facebook. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Who's
That's all I'm
he,
saying.
who's
I
he
think it's every
beefing with, though?
Facebook
Some guy named this. I'm afraid to say this guy's name because he's been commenting on everyone.
We can edit
Jaded
it out.
Jaden.
No, his name's like Matty Wolf. He's like a bigger.
Matt Wolf?
Not Matt Wolf.
There's multiple
okay.
Matt
Not-
Wolves.
not
I've
Matt-
seen.
No, let me check.
a
Go
Matty
to fat.
Wolf?
Let me go to. No, it's not Matt Wolf. It's
Matt
not,
Steve?
It's not the Matt Wolf that we all know and love. The guy we love him. It's fuck.
She get him
The
on.
one without the finger?
Yeah, we love him.
Fucking
He's
veteran.
funny. Fat Steve. Sorry. I don't know. I'm checking the podcast last long as it's bad for.
That's all right. Let me text. Do you have anything you want to plug?
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Block me on Instagram.
I'm going to be in Flint on Saturday, so come watch me do stand-up at Tenacity Brewing, 8 o'clock, I think. Do you have this gentleman's picture?
Yeah,
Let's slam him on the P Boiz.
his name is Matty.
Matty Matheson,
No,
another fat guy.
he like went right here. Boom. Here's the comment. Matt. He deleted it. He's gone.
That's gay.
Mikey Wolf.
What a
Oh,
pussy.
Mikey Wolf.
This guy. He's like as fat as me, probably, if not fatter.
Okay.
Oh, he's bigger.
Those are-
From that picture, he looks
Yeah.
This
bigger.
is fat on fat
So
violence.
is he fatter than me, guys? This is what I'm worried about. This is.
Let me see.
Let's see. I love a. I'll stand up if you need me to stand up.
Yeah, stand up.
All right, we'll get a good side profile.
Side
I'm
He's wearing a
two hoodies,
jacket.
by
It's
the
not
way.
really fair.
I am wearing 2 hoodies.
Yeah, true. See, you're well. Yeah,
I think he's a little bit fatter.
Let's go.
yeah.
Yeah, take that.
He looks unhealthier.
All right,
that.
time to go to New Way.
All right, big piece.
P Boiz, #1. Out of the #1 Metro Comedy Podcast. No big deal.